So the first question is, what do we have? We have minus 18 over 5 times 9 over 4x plus 1 minus 5 over 4 minus 9 over 5x minus 5 over 2. Alright, so here what I do? Here we have problem with what? The problem I have here is I have everything is fraction, and this is what gives you a hard time, guys. Alright, so okay, the same time I'm gonna explain, I'm gonna give you the rule of each property, okay? So that's mean write down whatever I explain. Yeah, it's okay. Alright, so what do we have? We have a fraction. So if I have a over b times c over d, when we multiply a fraction, we always multiply numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator. Is that clear? So I will have a times c over b times d. This is exactly how we multiply two fraction. When we divide two fraction, I will have a over b divided by c over d. When we divide the fraction, we can always keep the first fraction and change. Always. Then we change division to what? Multiplication. Then we flip the second fraction. So the second fraction becomes d over c. Then I multiply as a regular. So it's going to be a times d over b times c. Is that clear? So this is the rule for multiplication division for with fraction. Is that clear? Alright? So now what I do? Here I distribute. I have this time this and this time this. When you distribute, always we distribute with what? With the sign. Always we distribute with the sign. I don't distribute without the sign. This should be distributed with the sign. All of them. Am I clear? So I distribute with the sign. So here I will have what? 18 times 9. 18 times 9 is what? Do it step by steps. 8 times 9 is what? 72. So I put the 2 and carry what? 7. 9 times 1, 9 plus 7 is what? 16. So it's going to be 162. And the sign is negative. Then we'll have 5 times 4 is what? 20. As you see, I multiply the top with the top and the bottom with the bottom. And I have what here? X. Then I do the same thing. Anything times 1 is the number itself, yes? So it's going to be minus 118 over what? Over 5. Then I will have what here? Minus 154 minus 9 over 5. So it's going to be positive what? 45 over what? Over 20. Because I have 1 times minus 18 over 5 is the number itself. Then I will have here 25 times. So it's going to be x here. And here I will have what here? Plus 25 over 8. Yes?
Well, I have a question. So if it is if 5 you time it by 9, so it's 45. Well, if 5 times 5 is 20.
25.
25.
Right here we have 4 times 5.
Oh, so just
the numerator with numerator, denominator with denominator. The second one should have 5 minus 5 times minus 5 is going to be plus 25. And we have 4 times 2 is 8. Is that clear?
This is x?
Yeah, this is x. Then what we have to do here, we combine like terms. So here the denominator is the same here. Yes? So I just need to, no, then we don't add here, we subtract. Why? Because the sign are not the same.
If it was positive.
If it's the same sign we add, if different sign we subtract. So here we subtract. Is that clear?
Yeah.
So we have 162 minus 45 is what? 162 minus 45. So it's going to be what? I take off 10 from here. Yes? And I put the 10 here. So it's going to be 12 minus 5 is what? Is 7. Yes? Then I will have 5 minus 4. 1. Then I will have 1 here. So it's going to be minus 117 over what? Over 20x. So this means this is gone. Yes?
What if it's 25 and 20? That's down.
If the denominator are the same, I cannot subtract. I have to make common denominator.
No, but what if it was different?
Different what?
denominator.
Yeah, I told you. Like for example, this I don't have the same denominator,
Yeah,
so I have to make common denominator here.
So
What's the common denominator here? Is 40.
oh, so you time.
So I need to multiply by something. Here I multiply by 8. Yes. Here I multiply by 8, and here I multiply by 5. So to make common denominator, which is 40. So here I will have.
But the same, keep it, right?
If the same you keep it, you don't do nothing. So here I will end up having what here? 18 times 8 is what? 18 times 8, guys, is what? 144. So it's going to be minus 144, yes, over what? Over 40. Plus, here I will have what? 5 times 25. 100 what? 125 over 40. Now I can subtract the top. 144 minus 125 is what? 144 times 20. Okay, 144 minus 125 is 19. So it's going to be minus 19. So it's going to be minus 117 over 20x minus 19 over what? Over 40. And this would be your final answer. No, you cannot, because the top one is prime number. And the same thing with 117. 17 can be divisible by 3, but 20 is not divisible by 3. So you cannot simplify both of them. Yes?
I should get 144.
Because 8 times 18 is 144.
But why you time?
Because I need to make common denominator. You see here, I show it to you here. I multiply both sides by 8 to get the common denominator. Is that clear, guys, here?
Yeah.
Alright, next question. I'm going to do 2 questions of this simplified fraction. I'm going to move on, okay? So which one you want to do, 2, 3, or 4?
4.
4. Alright, so we have minus 15 over 4 times, this is x. Then we have 7 over 5 x plus 5 half minus 5x times 5 over 3 x plus 2. Again, when we multiply with the whole thing, with the sign. So I have this time this and this time this. Again, I have this time this and this time this. So I'm going to multiply the whole with the whole and the variable with the variable. X times x is give you what? X squared. Okay, so I will have what here? I will have 15 times 7. 105. So it's going to be minus 105. Yes? 4 times 5. 20. So it's going to be 20. X what? X squared. Then I do the same thing. So I have 5 times 5 times 15. 75 is going to be minus 75. 4 times 2. 8. And I keep the x because I have x here. Is that clear? Yes.
So if you put 2x, because
we don't put 2x, it's x squared. It's not 2x because x times x is x squared.
Minus another x. So here if you multiply by x multiplied with something is something with x, right?
Yes. Here we have what? This is 5. This is 5 over 1. So again, I'm multiplying the numerator with numerator, denominator with denominator. Is that clear? So we'll have what? Minus 5 times 5 is what? Minus 25. And 1 times 3 is 3. And x times x is x squared. I will have 5 times this is 2 over 1. So it's going to be what? Minus 10 over times 10 over 1. So minus 10x. Is that clear? Is that clear? Alright, now what do you do next? Combine like terms. Yes? So what's the common, alright, so here I combine this with this and I combine this with this. It looks like they have the same sign. I'm just gonna combine. Yes? So what's the common denominator here?
3.
60. So I multiply here by what?
By 3.
So I multiply here by 3. Yes? I multiply here by what? 20. So I will end up having what?
315.
So it's going to be minus 315 over 60 x squared. Yes? minus, I will have here what, 500, yes?
This is 3, 1.
Over 60 x squared, yes?
Yeah.
The same thing here, what's the common denominator here? Is 8, yes?
Yeah.
So it's going to be 75 over 8x, and here it's going to be minus 80 over 8x, yes? Is that clear, guys?
Yeah.
What does it say? 3, 1? 315.
315 here.
You know how to solve that?
Then what we do, we combine like terms, so it's going to be
Where
what?
did you get the 588 x over 8?
If I got what?
Where did you get the 500 from?
Oh, because I multiply 20 with 25.
Oh.
You see, I put it in red here. So here it's become what here? Minus 815, yes? Over what? Over 60x squared. And here's going to be what here? Minus what? 155 over 8.
I should get 815.
Can I simplify this? Yeah, I can simplify the first one by 5.
So I'm saying what you get 815.
Brother, if you
I
don't simplify
add those two.
Oh.
Brother, if you don't simplify it, would you cut off marks or like?
Now, if you don't simplify, we can correct it. It's not a big deal. So I just want you, like, if you go to college, you have to simplify. So if you don't simplify with me, so it's not a big deal. But when you go to college, you have to simplify. Yes, you can simplify that. So here I divide both sides by 5. So what I got? Minus 1, 2, 3. Minus 1, 6, 3, sorry. Over 14. 14 over 12, sorry. So it's going to be x squared. Now,
the 155 over 8, you added it, right?
yeah,
So you forgot. You just left the x, so you added x too.
this is x.
Yeah, I know. You added the x as well.
No, you don't ask because we have the same variable.
So how come it's x squared?
Where is x squared?
Oh, next to 163.
The first time he did it, he multiplied, he did that. This
Oh,
one did that.
yeah.
So this will be your center. You will be your answer. Is that clear, guys?
So you want us to do that?
Look, like I told you, if you can simplify, then do it. If you don't simplify it, then it's okay for me. I don't mind to give me like a full answer like that. But again, remember, when you go to college, you have to simplify. So it's better for you to start.
College or no?
Now,
Calculators.
calculators is only on your homework, on the test, no.
No, he's talking about do we use calculators in college or not?
Okay, in college you can use the calculator in homework. In tests, midterms, no, they don't use. So it's up to you. You want to use it, keep using it. It's your problem. But on the test and the midterms or final, there's no calculator. So this is why I told you, prepare yourself without calculator. So at least you get used to it. Alright. Next, so let's do number 5. Do you have any question here? Do you have any question here?
No.
No.
In the test you can put fractions.
Now?
In the test you can put in a fraction.
Yes, you can have fraction on test. Alright, for number 5. So what do you have? Half times 2x minus 8 over 3 plus 1 equal minus 3 half x plus 7 3 minus 7 over 2x plus 5 half. So what I do here, I distribute, yes? So I will end up having here half times 2 is 1, yes, so it's going to be just x, yes? And half times here is going to be minus 8 over 6, yes? Plus 1 equal, and here is going to be the same, so minus 3 half x. When I distribute here, I will have minus 49 over 6x, and here I will have plus 35 over 6. Is that clear? Yes?
Where did you get the x from?
It's part of the question.
No, in the beginning.
Oh, we have 2x. When you multiply half with 2 is going to be just 1. Half times 2 is 1. Half times 2 is 1. You have half times 2. We cancel. What's left? 1. So I don't have to write 1. I don't have to write 1x. Is that clear, guys? Yes? Alright. You see, you hate fraction, yes? I hate fraction too. But I find a way how to deal with that fraction. So what do you do? What's the biggest denominator here?
6.
I multiply the whole thing by 6.
Why?
Everything?
Everything by 6.
Why?
You're gonna see it right now. So if I multiply 6 here, it's gonna be what? 6x, yes? Here, what happened here? We cancel the 6. What's left? 8. 6 times 1. 6. If I multiply here by 6, what's left? 9. Yes? Yes? Because 6 times 3 is 18, divided by 2 is 9. Yes? Multiply by 6.
What happened to 2?
Because 6 times 3 is 18. 18 divided by 2 is what? 9. So I have 9. Plus 35. Do you have any fraction anymore? No. That's it.
You always by 6.
No, it's not always by 6. You multiply by the common denominator. The common denominator here is what is 6. I multiply the whole thing by 6. So now I change everything to whole number.
It has to be the common denominator.
Yes.
For everything.
Yes.
Why
It was like 2.
Yeah, you can do it only with 2.
What
So if you don't want to deal with fraction, always multiply by the common denominator. Yes.
What if you like have 6 to 8?
Yeah, you look for the common denominator. Doesn't matter how many number.
It's like all of them multiplied by 2, so it's 1 over 2.
No, you multiply. Our case, it's only 6. But most of the time you can have only 6 or 8 or 9, so because you're gonna have only small number. Now I take I combine like terms. So 6x minus 2. Yes. Here I will have minus 58x plus 35. Then I combine like terms. So I will add 58 both sides plus 2. 58 both sides plus 2. So we'll end up having what here? 64x equal 37, yes?
You didn't get the last part.
Which last part?
I have a question.
Yeah, but what did you get the 2?
Oh, because minus 8 plus 6.
You said. Is this a plus?
Yeah, because this is negative, this is positive. So we subtract.
But what's it between A and F? A and Z.
Oh, this is positive. Because the sign, this is negative sign, this is positive sign. The sign is the same, we subtract.
Wait, what happened in the last part? Where did you get the answer from?
With, okay, here we add.
Where did you get the A?
Okay, I add because I need to move all the x in one side.
Okay.
Alright, so here, now I divide by 64. So my x will be what? 37 over 64. Is that clear?
Brother,
Yes.
is it okay that I don't do my work on the homework on this paper?
Yeah, it's okay.
You're not even gonna give.
It's okay. You can do it on the paper, you can do it in any way you want.
Do you want the work or you don't care?
Now,
Do you want me to show you the work or you don't care?
if you show the work, you get extra points, so it's up to you. Is that clear? Alright, let me do another one.
Can you go back over?
Let's do another one. So which one you want to do?
Well, not 8.
You want to do 8?
What you want?
No, I mean, for this. This thing to happen.
Oh.
You want to do 8 now?
Yes.
What's 37?
So x equal 37 over 64.
Well, are you using a pencil to do that?
Hmm?
Are you using like a pencil? Oh. What's he using?
It's just a good everything.
Now I'm using pencil. Alright, next question. So number 8. So we have 1 over 4 minus 7 over 3.
Number 1, 8.
Yes, b plus 4 over 3 plus 1 over 4 b plus 5 over 3 equal b plus 11 over 4 minus 1/3.
We'll multiply everything by 3.
Alright, first thing, let me make sure that my...
No, what about that boy?
Okay, so I distribute first.
Yeah.
I distribute first, okay? So what I have here, I got minus 7 over 12, yes? Plus 4 over 12, yes? Plus 1 over 4b, yes? Plus 5 over 12, yes? Equal. So here I will make it improper fraction. So it's going to be b plus 11 over 4, yes? Minus 4 over 3. I change this one to improper fraction, yes? So if I have a b over c, to change it to improper fraction, so you take a times c, so it's going to be a times c plus b, and you do over c all of it. So this is how you change from mixed number to improper fraction. Is that clear? Alright. Now, what's the common denominator here?
12.
12. So I multiply the whole thing by 12. So it's going to be minus 7b, yes? Plus 4, plus 3b, plus 5, yes? 12b, plus 33, minus 16. Is that clear? Did you understand everything now? So you don't have to be scared of fraction as long as you have a way how to deal with it. And you don't have to solve any equation with fraction, you don't have to. Just multiply the whole thing by the common denominator and make it to whole number. Yes?
Is there a time where the fractions don't have a common denominator?
No, all of them they have common denominator, all of actually.
All time.
All the time. There's no way you cannot have common denominator, it's impossible. So here plus 9, and here's gonna be 12b, yes? Plus 17. Yes.
What? You multiplied the whole thing by 12, right?
Yes.
But,
I multiplied this by 12, what's left? It's minus 7.
okay.
Multiply this one, what's left is 4. Multiply this by 12, so I got 12 over 4 is what? Is 3. Here I multiply 12 is going to be 5, you see? Here I multiply by 12, so I have 12 times, I will simplify by 4, so it's going to be only 33. You got the point? So sometimes I multiply and simplify 10 times. Here I multiply by 12, I got 48 over 3, which is going to be 16. So here, now what I do? I add 4b both sides, yes? And I minus 17. Yes? So I got here minus 8, and here I will get what? 16b, yes? So then I will have 16b equal what? Minus 8. If I divide by 16, so my b will be what? Minus 8 over 16. Can I simplify? Yes. So I can get minus half if I simplify. If you give me the first answer, it's okay, I will take it, I don't mind. If you can simplify further, then it's good.
Look, you should keep doing this.
Now,
It's easier.
is the projector is easier?
It's better.
Alright, so